Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. So members, how are you guys doing today? So I'm really excited to continue something I did back in the day, back in about a year ago. I had this idea, why not do a karmic archetypes kind of series where I go through all of the karmic attributes. This is going to be like the shadow attributes of the cards that I have. This is the archetype deck that I mentioned here with Carolyn Miss that I typically use for all of my readings. You guys have probably seen this reading or seen this deck, I should say, a lot. So I feel like there are karmic attributes with every single topic or every single archetype here that is impactful for you guys. And what I did was I asked my spirit team, for the people that are coming in past, present, future, can you please give me an order of all cards? What is the order I should go in with regards to talking about these topics? You know, what is the first thing I should tap into after my hiatus of a year? So if you guys have seen my my kid code name Karmics Next Door series, that was like my way of calling it code name kid. I use the code name Kids Next Door reference for those of you that are born in the 90s. Likely you've heard about code name Kids Next Door. If not, you guys likely could have heard about it from Cartoon Network back in the day. But as a child, I used to watch that show, and I felt like with all of these karmics coming out, right, people in our lives that we feel like are there for a reason to show us something difficult in our lives or some connection that we carry on through lifetimes. I want to talk about that. I want to address that in some way. So the first one back that I want to talk about today is child nature archetype. If you guys, like I was saying earlier, have looked at my other ones, I did about 3 of them. Yeah, I did 3, and I remembered getting into 3 archetypes. Those you can ignore, not ignore the video, but I'm going to ignore them with this list. So when they come up, I'm going to say, hey, revert back to that reading, because those 3 were perfect the way they are. I feel like they're meant to be that way. The ones that I did, I believe, let me just check it out for you guys. The first one was episode 1, part 1 was the vampire archetype. That was the one that Spirit wanted me to touch base with first. Second one was the, these pictures are hilarious, the athlete archetype. And then episode 3 was the rescuer. So the vampire, the, oh my gosh, the rescuer, and the something about the athlete archetype. They want me to, like, I'm just forgetting it, but the athlete. So some of you guys need to check out those 3 videos, okay? I'll link them up on the top right for you guys, but let's get into this one. Child nature. Okay, so tendency, this is someone who has a tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. This is about having a lackluster energy towards others, because when you treat nature and the environment and people around you terribly or abuse and neglect them, you tend to feel that way about yourself. You tend to lack the enthusiasm to take care of the things that you need. More so a connection to the energy of apathy or not feeling like anything is worth saving, protecting, caring for. This could be someone who doesn't care for their house, who's, you noticed, is not taking care of their things, the things around them. They're hoarding. It could be as something that you kind of brush off and say is not really a big deal. It's not karmic to you, but it truly is in their life. So this could be about a person in your life right now, and I'm hearing brother. There's a brother here for someone that is experiencing this lack of self, either preservation of like recognizing when they need to take care of themselves, take care of their environment around them, take care of even their pets, and they're not doing that. Or this is of like this person not taking care of the needs around them, and as a father, as a mother, as someone that is needing to do those things, because in order to, as a physical being, you need to be active in certain things in your environment. So this is something consistent. This isn't going to be something where this person's feeling down in the dumps. This is a consistent state of mind and state of being. Now, Spirit wanted me to hone in, and I almost feel like I was going to say hold up, wants me to slow down and kind of show you the cards that came through to clarify this energy of the child nature. This is someone who could have even loved pets in the past, right? Or loves animals, but just can't seem to cope with taking care of them. Because there's something about either loss or a sense of lack in some way. This could be someone who says that they don't have time for pets or for loved ones because they don't have enough time or enough energy. And if they recognize that, that's one thing, right? But it's another thing to say that, but then continue to abuse and neglect the things around you that are needing to be addressed, okay? So this can be something you're dealing with. This can be something that you're seeing in someone around you that your spirit team wants to address first in this new season here, because we're starting up again in this energy of focusing on these archetypes. So the Ace of Swords, okay, that's about clarity, yeah, clarity. And then we also have the Five of Pentacles. That's about that's highlighting a sense of lack in that poverty mentality that we were talking about. This is about cutting through. This is about being very action oriented. The solution is to be action oriented in addressing this energy. It's also about not feeling as though there's a sense of not only abandonment but lack in that. So it feels like this is a two-parter. This is within you and this is outside of you, which is what life is like. Usually the things that we address inside of us, we begin to see it in other people, or we see them in people, and we have to realize we have to go within, right? So there's something here about that. Feeling left out in some way. And I just saw people in color. I don't know why. Maybe people are getting a little too focused on color right now. And they're losing sight of what they have because they're getting this lack mentality that they don't have it because of their color. That's what I'm getting right away. So we have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's the energy of I almost said entanglement. Yeah, entanglement. And this is also about how inextricably linked we all are. So that's why it's about you inside and how you treat yourself, how you treat the environment around you, how you treat the things that are in your immediate surroundings as well, and how you see people doing it. You know, it's all connected. So this is about being involved in your world, being active in your world, being open to seeing what's around you and saying, okay, nature is showing me this too, because I see like the crows, and I feel like you'll see this out in nature and you're thinking, why isn't that bird taking care of their baby? Or you'll think about how people are being dutiful or lack thereof of the things around them, something about that being significant, and falling, like everything is falling. So everything has power. There's power in also the connections that are closest to you as well. This could be marriage, this could be soulmate connections that you have currently. They're talking about those soul connections that you have with people and how they're not either being attentive enough to certain things around them out of a place of poverty, of not feeling like they have enough time, enough energy, enough sustainability for those things. Five of Cups is the energy of sadness, grief, and loss. Okay, it's about feeling like you have less than what you've lost. Okay, so someone here is feeling like they have like a lot of sorrow surrounding them, and it also is linked to the rainy season. For some reason, I feel like someone here will understand that the rain, the weather patterns and such are washing certain things away, but the things that you find yourself holding on to may not be the most important things that are out there for you, meaning the things that tend to fall away are the things that are not needed anymore, and that there's no loss truly when those things leave your life. This could be the loss of a person close to you, a loved one. They're not truly gone, and I feel like there's something about you needing to see the depths of what you truly have and knowing that you're rich, and that those two cups represent a plethora of things that are truly yours, and that the Three of Cups is more so like how you see it, right? When someone's gone, you don't see them physically anymore, but they are still there. There's something about you needing to see that you are in tune with the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups. This is about emotional healing, emotional regulation. This is about the heart. Okay, there's something about looking at your heart with this energy of the child nature. We want to be able to see the connections we have with nature, to see the connections we have with animals, to see that we are connected and that we are one and the same. There's something about this energy being important to note in people around you. If you're noticing someone's not respectful of the environment or of people, and like me looking at this gnat and trying to like kill it, I just want to kind of like see how everything's connected. Literally, that fly was in my face and I'm like, it's like there's something about just seeing nature and seeing the purpose in it. And if you don't like it in your house, right, letting it out, but having a respect and an admiration for the purpose of other beings around you. And if that person, like let's say there's a connection around you of someone who doesn't find doesn't respect what they have around them, being aware of that and addressing that, okay? There's something about harmony here, of taking the time to assess whether the balance that you have within yourself and that you seek within yourself is being produced out, like your friend groups, your close ties, like who are you spending the most time with, and are they working towards that exact same or similar goal of being at one with the earth and of being one with nature and of having a love or respect for something. Oftentimes when we disrespect other things, it's because of something we fear. Usually fear does affect how we treat others. We also have earlier the King of Swords and the Eight of Wands. What's interesting is when I shuffled these cards, they fell into my rainwater. So I've been working with water in divination, growing and understanding my connection with nature spirits. So nature spirits are very heavily involved with me. Through lifetimes, nature spirits have been the ones that had my back. And I feel like with the King of Swords and the Eight of Wands, this is about the air, okay? We have a lot of swords. There's something about cutting through indecision or cutting through certain poverty mentalities and seeing that you are free. The Eight of Wands is about communication. Someone here needs to communicate in a large way. This could be either with taking a step with something legally with a person. This could be in regards to communicating with that person and talking through something. Finding balance, okay? There needs to be a sense of balance and reciprocity here, and you will get an opportunity with a person specifically that's going to come to mind here, okay? There's someone that's going to come to mind with this whole reading that's going to be you're going to be coming into a place of sitting down with them and actually addressing something volatile is what I'm hearing, something that has been volatile from the start. This could be from like a past incarnation with this person, or this could be something that's been volatile for a while, right? And like you were afraid to kind of address this with them because they were so like on edge and you could see they were going through some things, but now's the time to gather your strength and to act, okay? So they're saying that. They're saying you've taken enough time, you already... I'm hearing scattered your lot or like assessed your lot, and divine timing is here. You are supported heavily by your spirit team in order to address this within you and outside of you at this time. So that is what I have for you for the child nature archetype for our series that we're starting up again. I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. And also, please feel free to share what resonates for you in this message. So I will be back with another, and I will see you guys very soon.